Okay, another one I'm going to show you today is the koala hold. And every single hold, you'll hear me say the same things repetitively because it doesn't matter if your baby is breastfeeding like this, which your toddler might. It doesn't matter if you're laying down and side lying. It doesn't matter if you're cross cradle. It doesn't matter if you're cradle. It doesn't matter if you're koala. There are some basics to latch that matter every time, right? And as they get older, um sometimes like the knees aren't going to be touching you, but the other things will be, like their belly should be on you, their knees should be on you. You don't eat sideways. Babies don't eat sideways, and when they do eat sideways, they tend to come off more often. Another thing is, think about when you're taking a big drink, how you want that to look like if you, and I suggest everybody try this who's going to be breastfeeding, you take your chin, you put it on your chest, open your mouth and swallow. Like, I can feel my throat closing off. I'm going to want to protect my airway too. And I'm constantly, you're going to lift up, right? Your baby's going to lift up too. So making sure that your baby's chin is not like this, but is up. When I say chin to breast, I don't mean chin tucked into their own neck. I mean chin up, chin on you. And babies know what they're doing. They'll bob. They'll bob on you. So let me grab a couple things here. So koala hold was my favorite hold. Between the koala hold and the side lying, that was the best thing in the world. Okay. Especially if you have a bigger letdown, which is what I dealt with mine. The koala hold makes it easier for baby to stay on, makes it easier for him to handle fast flow. Babies were meant to be able to handle these kinds of things. Okay. So what we're going to do is, you can see these legs here, right? Your baby's literally going to do what this baby doll's doing, and they're going to be kicking, right? So what I do is I take the little knees that I bend. You can go on either side, but if we're talking about a baby that's less than 6 weeks old, those little legs are going to be probably scrunched up here. Okay, and we're going to take our hand here. You can take it over here if you want and do this, or here. Now, I always like this part of my hand on the back nape of the neck because for me it's the most comfortable. If you have carpal tunnel, that may not be necessarily possible for you. So find a way that's comfortable for you to where the baby is up like this. And what I mean is up like this. Okay. So you're going to, and I'm not pushing really hard on a baby. All you have to do with the baby is really just maneuver your hands there, and they're going to do it because that's what they're meant to do. Okay. So we're going to come here, and then a real baby, those legs will bend. Okay. And so you're going to take the baby here. Now you can notice, like, my baby's above my nipple. How's this baby going to latch? Okay, so what the trick is here is, the further your bottom is scooted down, the lower your nipple's going to go. The further your bottom is scooted back, the higher it's going to go. So what I try to do is aim it to where the nipple is just above the baby, just above the baby's mouth, right? So I'm going to go here. Okay, so if we're here, and I'm going to leave this baby doll back for a moment. It's always the same thing, right? No matter what hold we're in. So we're here. My goal when I'm holding the nape of the neck here, and I'm just trying to get that baby's chin up, is they're going to do this. They're going to bounce around, right? Same thing. Point the nipple away from the baby, almost like you're trying to point it at their forehead, right? I know we always say nose to nipple. It's all about the chin. It really is. The reason people say nose to nipple is because if that nipple's pointed up, as soon as it goes in the mouth, it's going to touch the roof of the mouth, okay? Babies can latch on flat nipples, inverted nipples, everted nipples, So the palate, yes, it helps. It's not 100% necessary because the baby will draw that out. As long as that can be drawn out, it should be fine. So make sure you contact your lactation consultant if you're struggling with that. So you're going to go here. Baby's going to be bouncing, right? So you can help your baby if you want. And same thing. Like, I'm not going to come in here and press on the bottom of my breast, and I don't want to point the nipple down. I want to see, if I'm going to hold my breast, that my fingers aren't interfering with the baby's latch. Any pressure on the underside of your breast is going to make it harder. You can see my baby's like, where am I? Where am I? Because they can't find it. Their goal is to have their chin touch here. And if we're pressing inward on the breast here, They can't feel that. So I'm going to come really low so that I'm not actually putting any pressure against it. And sometimes I like to cheat and I take the underside of, that I mentioned he also had a tongue tie. So the underside of my fingers here are actually going to press towards the baby. Okay. So we're going to go here and I'm going to flip up. Okay. You see that? And my thumb, once again, right above the nipple. It's not up here. It's not down here. I like to cheat. It's right here. All right. So we're going to come here. Chin is in. Chin can touch the breast nice and well now because my finger's not pushing downward. Okay. I can help cheat. Push that chin in. Push that breast towards baby. Sorry. All right. Which I know we all say, bring baby to breast, not breast to baby, but you do what you have to do. So if you can, bring baby to you. That is always better because they will latch deeper. So we're going to go here. And then as soon as they open their mouth, what I do, same thing. I do a flip. They come on. And I like to cheat and flip that lip if I need to. If a baby has had a release, they should be doing this on their own. Okay. If they're not, or if they don't have a lip tie, or if they're just, nice and loose on the upper lip, they should be doing that on their own. So if there's not, then your lactation consultant should be able to help you with exercises, or your ENT or dentist if you had a release, or you're planning to get a release, make sure that they're working with you, and also at IBCLC. So we're going to come here. We're flipping up and on, and I'm flipping, right? So now I'm back to my baby. Okay. And as you're going, you get that baby on, you lean back. But what's going to happen when you lean back? If you don't bring baby with you, okay? So I'm here. Now I'm leaning back, but I left the baby there. Okay? So I'm going to come up to where I was before, okay? And all of a sudden, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean down, but at the same time, I'm bringing baby with me, okay? Which means the baby's butt is going to come off here, right? So what I like to start with, before I lean, I'll lean back a little bit, bring baby with me here. I wouldn't remember, no shaking. And then arm down. And I like to, because your baby's head's going to be doing this, right? Try to keep your arm supporting the side of the head. You just slide it down. I say that, this baby doll doesn't move. Just slide it down, and this does take some practice, okay? And the goal is whatever your arm is holding is trying to hold that side of the head. Bring your shoulders down. We all do it. Allow baby to come in a little bit. And now, me and baby, we're going to lean back. And this is my favorite position. So, when you, say, what does this look like if you were trying to latch the baby in Koala and you were already leaned back? That's fine. But it's going to look more like a cradle Koala, right? So you're going to be here. Now elbow up, elbow down. Okay? And you want your baby is going to go this way, right? I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. The same thing. If I started here, then I'm going to latch baby, slide in, okay, and keep baby laying on me. So that's just a little trick on how to do the Koala hold. It does take practice. There's a lot of really great videos from other IBCLCs out there. So I would recommend looking around at those as well. But these are just some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, both as a lactation consultant and as a mother. Thanks.